A mysterious planet hangs in deep space, unlike anything humanity has ever seen. Imagine standing on the surface of a world where there are not one but two suns burning in the sky at the same time. One sunrise would already feel magical, but two stars casting shadows in opposite directions. Two sunsets melting together into colors no human eye has ever witnessed on Earth. And what's even crazier, planets like this actually exist. Stay until the end, because the final discovery about life on a planet with two suns might completely change the way you think about the universe. Picture waking up in the morning and seeing not one star rise over the horizon, but two giant blazing suns slowly climbing into the sky. The ground beneath you glows orange and gold, while the air begins heating twice as fast as Earth ever could. One sun is larger and burns with a deep, fiery red color. The other is smaller but intensely bright, shining white across the landscape. Together they create a sky so surreal it almost feels fake. At first, this sounds like pure science fiction, something from a movie like Star Wars. In fact, the desert planet Tatooine became famous because of its double sunset. But astronomers later discovered something incredible. Worlds with two suns are not fantasy, they are real. Scientists call these worlds circumbinary planets. Instead of orbiting one star like Earth does, these planets orbit around two stars, locked together in an endless cosmic dance. The stars circle each other while the planet circles both of them at the same time. It sounds unstable, almost impossible, yet the universe somehow makes it work. The first confirmed planet with two suns was discovered in 2011. It was named Kepler-1 6b, and immediately scientists realized they had found something extraordinary. This world is located hundreds of light years away from Earth. Massive storms likely rage across its frozen atmosphere, while two suns shine overhead. And since then, astronomers have discovered many more planets like it. But here's where things become truly fascinating. What would life actually be like on a planet with two suns? The answer is far stranger than you probably imagine. For starters, time itself would feel different. On Earth, our days, seasons, and years are all shaped by one stable star. But on a two-sun planet, the movement of the stars constantly changes the sky. Some days one sun rises first, while the second follows hours later. Other days, both suns appear together. Sometimes one sun sets, while the other remains hanging in the sky. In certain places, night might barely exist at all. Imagine trying to sleep when the sky never fully becomes dark. Temperatures could swing wildly depending on how close the suns are during certain periods. Entire climates could shift unpredictably. One season might last for years, while another suddenly becomes brutally hot. Oceans could evaporate and reform. Winds could become monstrous as atmospheric pressure constantly changes. And yet, despite all this chaos, life might still find a way. On Earth, life adapts to almost anything. Creatures survive in boiling underwater vents, frozen deserts, radioactive zones, and deep underground caves without sunlight. So if life can thrive in Earth's most extreme environments, could alien life evolve under two suns? Some scientists believe it absolutely could. But alien plants on such a world would probably look nothing like ours. Think about it. Plants on Earth evolved to absorb sunlight from a single yellow star. But on a planet with two suns, life would need to adapt to two different kinds of light. One sun might emit more red light, while the other emits more blue or white light. Alien vegetation could evolve completely different colors to maximize energy absorption. Instead of green forests, entire landscapes might appear black, dark, purple, silver, or even glowing blue under the twin suns. Now imagine the animals. Predators could evolve with multiple layers of vision to track shifting shadows from two different light sources. Flying creatures might navigate complex wind systems created by uneven heating. Nocturnal species could become incredibly rare if darkness hardly exists. Evolution itself would take a completely different path. And then there's the psychological effect. Humans evolved under one sun and one moon. Our brains are deeply connected to cycles of light and darkness. A world with two suns could fundamentally alter how intelligent life thinks, sleeps, works, and even builds civilizations. Would myths and religions revolve around the eternal battle between the suns? Would ancient cultures worship one star and fear the other? Could wars start over which sun represented life and which represented destruction? The possibilities become endless. And here's something even more mind-blowing. Some two-sun planets may actually be better for life than Earth. That sounds insane at first, but astronomers are beginning to explore the idea seriously. In certain star systems, the combined energy from two suns could create wider habitable zones. That means more regions where liquid water can exist, more chances for stable temperatures, more opportunities for life to emerge. In other words, the universe may contain countless living worlds illuminated by twin suns right now, and we may not be alone. If you're enjoying this journey through the universe so far, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next incredible mystery we explore together. Now let's go deeper. Living on a planet with two suns wouldn't just change the sky, it would completely transform the experience of existence itself. Take shadows, for example. On Earth, every object casts one shadow because light comes from one primary source. But under two suns, you could have double shadows stretching across the ground in different directions. As the stars move, the shadows could merge, split apart, or disappear entirely. Even simple things like architecture would evolve differently. Buildings might need special cooling systems to handle extreme sunlight exposure. Cities could be constructed underground during hotter eras. Windows might be designed to filter different wavelengths from each star. Entire civilizations would develop technology around surviving a sky that constantly changes, and weather could become terrifying. If one sun suddenly becomes eclipsed by the other, temperatures might rapidly drop. Massive atmospheric shifts could trigger storms larger than entire continents. Imagine hurricanes fueled by the energy of two stars, lightning storms stretching across thousands of miles, clouds glowing orange and crimson, while thunder shakes the planet for hours. But despite the danger, the beauty would be beyond imagination. Picture standing on a mountain during sunset, while two suns slowly descend toward opposite horizons. The sky transforms into layers of deep red, violet, gold, and electric blue. Rivers reflect double beams of light, while giant alien trees sway in warm winds. For a moment, the entire world glows as if reality itself has become a dream, and perhaps somewhere out there, someone is already watching that exact sunset. That idea changes everything, because for most of human history, we believed our solar system was normal. One star, a few planets. Simple, familiar, but modern astronomy shattered that illusion. The universe is far stranger than we ever imagined. There are planets made of diamond, worlds where glass rains sideways at thousands of miles per hour, giant rogue planets floating through darkness without any star at all. And among them are these incredible twin-sun worlds orbiting binary stars. Suddenly, Earth no longer feels like the standard model for life. It may only be one version among trillions. And here's something truly unsettling. Binary star systems are actually incredibly common in the universe. Some estimates suggest that over half of all stars exist in multiple star systems. That means planets with two suns could be far more common than planets like Earth. Somewhere across the galaxy, there could be entire civilizations who have never experienced a sky with only one sun. To them, our world would seem strange and lonely. Their calendars, myths, biology, and understanding of reality could all be built around two stars instead of one. Maybe children there draw pictures with twin suns in the corner of the sky, the same way children on Earth draw one. Maybe their scientists wonder if planets with only one sun could ever support life. The universe has a strange way of making us question what normal really means. But not every two-sun planet is peaceful. Some of these worlds are incredibly unstable. Gravitational forces from the two stars can pull planets into chaotic orbits. Temperatures may violently fluctuate over time. In some systems, planets are eventually thrown into deep space forever, becoming frozen, wandering worlds drifting through eternal darkness. Imagine living on a planet slowly being ejected from its own solar system. One year, the suns appear slightly farther away. Decades later, winters become deadly. Oceans freeze, crops fail, civilization collapses beneath fading light as the twin suns shrink smaller and smaller in the sky. It sounds horrifying, yet cosmic instability like this may happen more often than we realize. The universe is beautiful, but it is not gentle, and maybe that's why humans are so fascinated by space. Every discovery reveals how fragile our existence really is. Earth suddenly feels incredibly precious, perfect distance from the sun, stable orbit, manageable seasons. conditions that allowed life to evolve for billions of years. The deeper we look into the cosmos, the luckier we seem to be. Yet there's another possibility. Maybe Earth is not rare at all. Maybe the galaxy is overflowing with life, living under skies we can barely imagine. Forests beneath red suns, oceans glowing under binary sunsets, intelligent civilizations evolving around stars, dancing together through space. And perhaps one day, humanity will finally visit one of these worlds. Imagine future astronauts stepping onto the surface of a planet with two suns for the first time. Their shadows split across alien sand, while twin stars burn above them. Everything they ever knew about home suddenly feels distant. That first sunset alone would probably become one of the most important moments in human history. A reminder that reality is always bigger than our imagination. Before we finish, I want you to comment below and tell me this. Would you actually want to live on a planet with two suns, or would it feel too strange and dangerous? I'm really curious to see your answers. The universe is filled with mysteries far beyond anything we once believed possible. And somewhere out there tonight, while you watch this video from Earth, a planet with two suns may already be orbiting silently in the darkness. Alien oceans may be reflecting twin sunsets. Strange life forms may be staring into skies, illuminated by two stars instead of one. And they might be wondering the exact same thing we are. Are they alone? If you enjoyed this video and want more incredible journeys through space, mystery, and the unknown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss what comes next. Because the universe still holds secrets far stranger than this, and we're only getting started.